Om Jnanatimirandhasya Jnananjan Shalakaya Chakshurumlitam Yena Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha. Gurave Gaurachandraya Radhikaya Stadalaye Krishnaya Krishna Bhaktaya Tadbhaktaya Namo Namaha. Vanchakalpatarubhyascha Kripa Sindhubheva cha Patitanam Pavanebhyo Vaishnebhyo Namo Namaha. Samsara Dukha Jaladasya Patitasya Kama Krodad Nakramakr Kavli Kritasya Durvasnasya Nigritasya Nirashayasya Chaitanya Chandramamadehi Padavalambam Jaitam Sutapangur Mama Mandamate Gati Mad Sarvas Padambujo Shri Radha Madan Mohanu Bhaktya Vihinaya Parad Lakshay Shiptasya Kamaditarangamadhe Kripamai Tam Sharanam Prapanna Vrinde Namaste Charanarvindam Vrinde Namaste Charanarvindam. What is the name of Thakurji here? Radha Chinta Niveshinam Yasya Kanti Vilopita Shri Krishna Charanam Vande Radha Linkitam Vikraham Bhaktya Vihina Prad Lakshay Shipta Sakamadi Taranga Madhe Kripamai Tam Sharanam Prapanna Vrinde Namaste Charanar Vindam Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhar Shiva Sadi Gaur Bhakta Vrinda. Everybody, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna. Srila Gurudev ki jai and Srila Gurudev centennial year ki jai. We are soon approaching uh, very close to the centennial year of Srila Gurudev. I mean centennial day, the appearance day. And I was in Hawaii. We heard a lot of Srila Gurudev's glories from respective respected devotees, and very glad to see that Gaur Sundar Prabhu is still there. I mean, I can see him. And tiny little request that in the end of the lecture, we all want to hear one bhajan from you. You can call Vaman Dev someone for Mridanga, and I want all devotees should see my very dear friend from so many years, Gaur Prabhu from Big Island, Hawaii. Hari Bol. So last year there were a couple of meetings, sannyasis, brahmacharis, grastas. How are we going to celebrate Srila Gurudev's centennial year? And the plan decided was that we will start conducting festivals in different countries, and we will start from how Srila Gurudev started his Western tour when he first time started from India, year 1996, and his first spot was Holland. There we're going to have festival, and finally, after some European countries, how Srila Gurudev he entered in US, and according same cities as he started his tour, the festivals been conducted in all those cities. That was the plan, but Krishna has some other plans. That was our plan. Krishna has some other plan, and with this virtual program, this technological Zoom, so much is going on around the world by UK devotees, European devotees, American devotees, Indian devotees, everyone in the world. So much Hari Katha and glorification of Srila Gurudev. Mm. So, in that sequence, I arrived in Holland, where Srila Gurudev, where the festival was been planned, but because of this pandemic, uh, nothing is happening the way we'd actually thought. So, don't know from where to start with. I was hearing one lecture of Srila Gurudev this morning, and as I was requesting all the devotees when I was in Hawaii, in this centennial year, make a habit of hearing one lecture of Gurudev every day. That's our Pushpanjali at his lotus feet. In his remembrance, to hear his glories from his lotus lips. When I say we hear his glories from his lotus lips, means his glories are present in his Harikatha. His glories are present in his Harikatha. The mood which Srila Gurudev was having in his heart, he was churning that mood. He was churning that mood. And when the essence came after churning that, he distributed to everyone those jewels. That is actually the glories of Srila Gurudev. So the lecture which I was hearing this morning, that was in Bajor. I don't remember the year, but Srila Gurudev just like uh, seems like he was very new in Bajor, seeing the community, and all the grown up now, they were kids at that time. And I was seeing Mai Bharat Prabhu and Shravan and many devotees from Hawaii. They were before in Bajor. And Sridham Prabhu from Hawaii also. Gurudev was speaking to him. But the important point Gurudev was saying there, that I'm not here to speak something different, because people, devotees, thinking, oh, I'm just repeating the word of Gurudev, that Narayan Maharaj is speaking something different, whereas our Prabhupada spoke something different. Srila Gurudev said, yes, very true, very true. You know how my words are different from Prabhupada, from Swamiji? Gurudev said. He said, always tell truth. And I'm saying, never tell lies. So much difference. Swamiji, means Swami Prabhupada said, always remember Krishna. And yes, I'm speaking different and I'm saying, don't forget Krishna. Yes, this is different. You understand? Gurudev is saying. He came to establish Krishna is Supreme Personality of Godhead. And I'm now here to repeat his word and the words of my Guru Parampara, saying that Krishna being Supreme Personality of Godhead, but now I came to describe how he is a darling son of Mother Yashoda, beloved of Radharani. And our relationship with Krishna is also not direct relationship. Our relationship with Krishna is that Gopi Bharatu Padkamalayo Das Das Anudas. He is Gopi Bharatu. He is beloved of my Radharani. That's my sambandha with Krishna. Those who are devotees of Vishnu are called Vaishnavas. Those who are devotees of Krishna are called uh, Karshni. In Vrindavan, there are sampradayas. Karshni. Those who are devotees of Radharani, they call Gaudiyas. They call Gaudiyas. So if anyone asks, what is your relationship with Krishna? No direct relationship with Krishna. Oh, no direct relationship with Krishna? Then what is your relationship? Gopi Bharatu. Krishna is beloved of my Radha Rani. That's why I'm connected with him. But someone can raise question. We are told to perform Anukulena Krishna Nushilanam. Understand? What is the definition of Shuddha Bhakti? So whatever I'm saying, nothing mine. It's all Srila Gurudev's glories. And that's why I began saying this. Srila Gurudev glories is present in his words, in his lectures. You can't just speak your glories, but your action speaks your glories. Your word speaks your glories. So in those lectures, in those words of Gurudev, the glories are just there. Hmm. So Satatam Smratam Vishnu Vismratam na Jatuchit. Always remember Krishna, never forget Krishna. And Srila Gurudev taught us this, the definition of pure bhakti. When I say, when we say pure bhakti, that means there are some mixed bhakti also. Yes, there are mixed bhakti. Karma Mishra bhakti, Gyan Mishra bhakti. That bhakti which is mixed with karma, that bhakti which is mixed with gyan, that bhakti which is performed in a mode of ignorance, that bhakti which is performed in the mode of passion, and that bhakti which is performed in the mode of goodness, as explained by Mother Devhuti, sorry, as explained by Kapil Bhagwan to Mother Devhuti. Abhisanday yo damb masar jam helava. Third canto Srimad Bhagavatam. Kapil Bhagwan explained to Mother Devhuti. When bhakti, the process of bhakti is performed with Durja Hevava, this arrogant mood, that bhakti is in mode of ignorance. Vishnu Samdhaya, when bhakti is performed to attain some material benefits, mode of passion. When bhakti is performed to achieve liberation, mode of goodness. But when bhakti is there only to Mad Gun Shruti Matrena Mai Sarv Goyashe. Only when bhakti is there to hear my pastimes, then it is called uh, Ammishrit, means pure bhakti without any mishran, without any mixture. That's pure bhakti. So, Anukulena Krishna Nushilanam. Very important point. From where this starts? this verse. Anya vilashita shunyam Gyan karmadya navritam anukulena krishna nushilanam bhakti uttama. That bhakti which is not mixed with karma and gyan, hmm, not mixed with liberation, bhukti and mukti, material sense enjoyment and liberation. That bhakti is pure bhakti. But anukulena krishna nushilanam. Very important point. Because we are also practicing. uh, we are practice on a practicing stage. But bhakti, pure bhakti, is that bhakti when it is meant for only for the pleasure of serving unconditionally with that pure love uh, for the pleasure of Krishna. Anukulena Krishna Nushilanam. Focus on this point. That bhakti which has been performed in favorable mood towards Krishna, which is only there to please the senses of Krishna. Rishikena Rishikesham Sevana Bhakti Uchyate. Where this starts? Rishikena Rishikesha Sevana Bhakti Uchyate. Serving the senses of the Lord with our senses. But not to derive pleasure for us. Then there is mixture in bhakti. And then there is condition imposed in that bhakti. Very important point. And this is where we get messed up with those mixtures, with those contaminations in our practices to bhakti. Which is done with a favorable mood, only for the pleasure of the senses of the Lord. So, Anukulena Krishna Nushilana. Srila Gurudev explains this. Anukulena means what? What is meaning Anukulena? Anukul, one word, secondary Anukul means favorable mood. But in a very higher sense, and in a very subtle point of this word, Anukul means Radharani. Anukulena Krishna Anushilanam. Anukulena Krishna Anushilanam. Serving Krishna under the following the footsteps of Radharani. Anukulanmai. That is what pure bhakti is. Not only Krishna Anushilanam, Anukulena Krishna Anushilanam. And Anukul means Radharani. Following the footsteps of Radharani, serving Krishna, that unconditional love is called Shuddha Bhakti, it's called pure bhakti. And what is that? Shuddha Bhakti, pure bhakti? What is that? Following the footsteps of Radharani, unconditional love. All other have some conditions. But in Brajavasis, no condition. I was explaining this point. Three kind of ratis. Some Sadharni rati, Samanjasya rati, and Samartha rati. Sadharni rati means ordinary love, as of the love of Kubja. but very glorious because the center of that love, the object of love is Krishna. But ordinary love means by being with Krishna, I will derive pleasure. And Kubja, she approached Krishna with lust. So Shukdev Goswami, sarcastic on Kubja, there's one verse where he didn't like her mood and he uh, was sarcastic on Kubja. Why? Because attaining Krishna and being with Krishna, and what kind of love you're developing with Krishna? Just ordinary love, ordinary lust, fie on you. But that's in a higher sense. Understand? Whereas in Rup Goswami in Padyavali, glorifying Kubja. How you have to understand this? Adhikar Bhed, differentiation of Adhikar, qualification. Differentiation of qualification. First, we have to come to this understanding that Ishwa Parama Krishna, Sachidananda Vigraha, Anadi Radhir Govind, Sarva Karanam Karanam. That amongst all Ishwars, amongst all incarnations, Leela Avataras, Purush Avatar, Guna Avatar, Shaktavish Avatar, Yuga Avatar, Purush Avatar, Krishna is Supreme Personality of Godhead. Ishvara Parama Krishna. And Satchit Ananda Vigraha. Samvit, Sandani, Haladani. Three potencies are there. The Sarup Shakti of Krishna. Anadi Radhid Govinda. Sarvakar, the cause of all causes. He is the cause of all causes. He has no cause, but he is the cause of all causes. Understand? So Ishwa Parama Krishna. What I was saying, I got distracted. Huh? No, no. I was about to say one. Anyway, a very good point was striking to me. Sit down, sit down. So Sadhani Rati, Adhikar Bhed. Once you lost the point, you can't connect them. So difficult. Anyway, so Kubja, yes, got it. So one level of understanding is Krishna is Supreme Lord and cause of all causes. But then another understanding is, which is higher, Adhikar Bhed, ki Smargal Khandanam, Mama Shirisi Mandanam, Dehi Pad Pallav Udaram. Krishna gave his peacock feather and his flute and surrendered to the lotus feet of Radharani. So which one is wrong and which one is right? Isn't it the both verses are bona fide? Brahm Samhita is bona fide. Shri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, sannyasi, never collecting anything, always away from collection. Shri Sanatan Goswami Pad, walking with Ishan Thakur. Ishan was carrying some gold coins with him. Long story. Chaitanya Charitamrita. Sanatana Goswami have no possessions, but Ishan serving Sanatana Goswami Pad, walking with him, carrying for some emergency, some some coins, 5 or 8, something, uh, 5 coins. Very good. And then they were in one territory where a dacoit king. They were. They already got to know these people. They have some possessions, so we will kill them and loot them. Hmm. So this king, dacoit king, start glorifying Sanatan Goswami Pad. And Sanatan Goswami Pad, very intellectual, you know, can understand a person speaking and why he's flattering me. Our Goswamis, not only from the spiritual perspective, but also from all other perspective, very smart. How Sanatan Goswami Pad escaped from prison house? Hmm. How escaped? With his very sharp intellectual uh, thinking. He's glorifying that guard who's standing outside his prison house, glorifying him. Wow, you are Banda, you are Khuda Banda, you are the man of God. But he was not very happy, not so much impressed. Then Sanatana Goswami Pad wants to bribe him. I will give you so many coins. Release me. Huh. So very smart. Krishna Sakala Gun Bhaktir Sanchar. All qualities of Krishna get infused in his devotees. If Krishna is very intelligent, devotees are very intelligent. People think they will fool devotees. Uh, but there's one pastime of Srila Gurudev. I will tell sometime later. Please remind me. One police pastime. Just remind me this word and I will understand. One police pastime. So Sanatana Goswami Pad, when he saw this dacoit king glorifying him, flattering him, he understood something is wrong. And he told Ishan, are you carrying some possessions with you? He said, yes. What you carrying? He said, 4 gold coins. Sanatana Goswami Pad said to him, we are renunciates. We are not supposed to keep any possessions. Give to him. So instead of saying 5, he said 4. Because still he want one to keep for emergency if something happens. And they handed over to the dacoit king, and dacoit king said, thank you so much for saving myself from performing one sin. He said, what sin? He said, because we were planning to kill both of you, because we knew something is there in your pocket. And now you're handing over this to us. Thank you so much for saving us from committing one sin. But Sanatana Goswami Pal later, long story, found out that he hiding one more gold coin. Immediately Sanatana Goswami Pal told Ishan, you stay back. No need to walk with me. No need to go with me. We are not surrendered to Krishna. You think these coins were going to help you? Where is that surrender mode? You still believing in the surrender of your possessions? Surrender to your possessions? Where is Sharanagati? Whole soul Sharanagati to Krishna. Where is that? So Sanatana Goswami Pad told him, go back. Ishan Thakur came back to Navdeep and started serving Sachi Mata and Shri Vishnupriya Devi. And Sanatana Goswami Pad walked alone. So Mahaprabhu also renunciate. You don't want to accept anything. But to South India, he got greedy. Greedy for what? One who never believed in any collection. He got greedy for collecting Krishna Karnamrit and Brahm Samhita, these two books. Brahm Samhita. So Brahm Samhita is so bona fide. Mahaprabhu used to hear this and glorify so much Brahm Samhita because establish Krishna is Supreme Lord. All shlokas are there. Establish Govindam Adi Purusham Tamam Bhajami. Govindam Adi Purusham Tamam Bhajami. So this is one. Another is Smaragal Khandanam Jayadev Goswami Git Govinda. Smaragal Khandanam Mama Shirasi Mandanam Dehi Pad Vallabh Udar. O Radhe, I surrender my peacock feather, my flute to your lotus feet. Dehi Pad Vallabh Udar. Stamp me on my head with your lotus feet. So one shloka glorifying Krishna as Supreme Lord, other shloka is glorifying Krishna being submissive and surrendered to Radharani. Which one is wrong? Any shloka is wrong? No, but adhikar bhed, differentiation of qualification. In the beginning, if we hear this, Krishna surrendering himself to lotus feet of Radharani, bas, lose faith in Krishna. Oh, I can't believe Krishna is Supreme Lord, right? Huh? He can't be Supreme Lord. What he's doing? He can't even lift Govardhan hill. कछु माखन को बल, कछु सखन कर सहाय, और राधा जी की प्रार्थना से गोवर्धन धर उठाए. Krishna cannot lift Govardhan hill. It was Makhan ko bal, the strength of butter Yashoda Maya feeding Krishna with, and the support and help of the Sakhas of Krishna holding Govardhan hill with the sticks. And with the prayers of Radharani, Krishna lifted Govardhan hill. Bas, all faith finish. Krishna can't lift Govardhan hill, he is Supreme Lord. And that Krishna, what is doing? Is massaging the lotus feet of Radharani. Adhikar Bhed. So Rup Goswami Pad explaining, Kubja attained Krishna as her beloved, but that love which she has for Krishna is only to get herself pleased by Krishna. So it's more like enjoying Krishna, in other words, very straightforward, which is not wrong, because center of love of Kubja is not an ordinary person. Center of love of Kubja is Krishna. The demons, sometimes demons they fight with each other, and if they get killed by each other, what is the glories? No glories. If Jarasandh is killing many demons, what is the glories? They're not even glorified. They don't even acknowledged by anyone that, oh, one demon is killed by the demon. But when the demon is killed by Krishna, so glorious. Aho bakiyam stanakal kutam jigasapaye apiya sadvi leve gati datri uchitam tato anyam kamva dayalum sharanam prajena. Putna possessed the potency of 10,000 elephants killed by Krishna. But Krishna gave her motherly like destination in his abode. Krishna killed Shaktasur, Tavrat, etc. Demons. And that's why these demons are they're glorious. Why they're glorious? Not only because they're killed by Krishna, but because Radharani uttered their names. In Gopi Geet, Gaur Sundar Prabhu knows this. Vishajalapaya Vyala Rakshasa It's so nice we sing there and to remember Srila Gurudev for his pleasure. Gopis are indirectly, they're praising Krishna, glorifying Krishna. But that Krishna who killed, who chastised Kalia, right? And then he swallowed the forest fire. So they are glorious because Radharani is uttering their name. Shri Giriraj Govardhan is not any hill. Why? Not us represent Krishna, but because Radharani said, Tadra because Giriraj Govardhan is Haridas Varje, Shiradika Vaktra Chandra. The words emanated from the lotus lips of Radharani, uh, the moon-like face of Shri Radharani. The words nectar appeared from the words of Radharani, glorified Govardhan as Haridas Varja, the best amongst all Hari Das, the best servitor of Shri Hari. That make them glorious. Uh, so, in according to Adhikar Bhed, differentiation of qualification, on one point, Kubja is glorious because she developed love with Krishna. But then demons are also glorious because they killed directly by Krishna. But those demons, are they performing Anukulina Krishnanushlanam? Serving Krishna with favorable mood? No. Even though Krishna is driving pleasure, Charun Mushtik, big wrestlers, and Krishna is embracing them, chest to chest, ah, face to face, thighs to thighs, suit together, so much closeness, so much distance. I'm coming to this, uh, that understanding of this point. What is Adhikar Bhed here? So Krishna killed demons. Was there in favorable mood? No. Unfavorable Krishna. Kubja in love with Krishna. What is that? Anukulena Krishnanushlanam? Is Kubja following the footsteps of Radharani? No. That's why Shukdev Goswami, he himself, including himself, in the group of the camp of Radharani. He's speaking these words. When Shukdev Goswami is speaking, he is absorbed in Radharani. Therefore, let's say, for example, when Krishna disappeared from Raslila and again he appeared, just in short, so all gopis came to receive Krishna because they're feeling pangs of separation from him. So one gopi is touching the hands of Krishna, other is embracing Krishna, someone is touching the face of Krishna, someone is touching the lotus feet of Krishna. Those verses, what I've said, Shukdev Goswami is speaking those verses in half, like 2 lines. But when Evam Brukritim, he is explaining that there is one gopi who is far distance from Krishna but shooting arrows from her sidelong glance. That verse is he describing in 4 lines. Shloka is 4 lines, right? But Shukdev Goswami, we can say, is a little partial. And why not? Because Radharani is his everything. So there is no fault of being getting partial. When he's describing how other gopis received Krishna, attended Krishna, then half shloka, 2 lines. But when describing Radharani's glories, Evam Bhukriti means from far distance she is shooting arrows through her sidelong glance. and Krishna got melted to see her. Then complete shlokas. So, including himself in that camp, in that group of Radharani, Krishna is saying this. Shukdev Goswami is saying this. So, in one sense, from one perspective, Kubja is glorious. But in comparatively, comparing them with other ratis, with other attachments, Kubja is sadharni, ordinary like. Therefore, we as sadhakas, we need to learn this art of understanding and not performing any offense. I give you one example. In year 2002, Purushottam month, Jagannath Puri, it was 2002, I suppose. Srila Gurudev 15 days performing Kshetra Mandal Parikrama, means Jagannath Puri Dham Parikrama. Yes, Gaur Prabhu, it was 2002. Yes. And in lecture in the evening, Srila Gurudev said, tomorrow our parikrama will go to Srila Haridas Thakur Samadhi. Tomorrow our parikrama will go to Srila Haridas Thakur Samadhi. We need his blessings. So lecture was over. Me and my some devotees, brahmacharis, we heard one couple, I will not tell their name, very new, joined Srila Gurudev, acting little fanatical, and we heard them saying, oh, tomorrow we are not going parikrama. The husband asked why. Wife said, because Haridas Thakur was in Shantaras. We are in Madhuras. We have to follow Gopi Bhav. What we have to do? Go to Haridas Thakur. He is not in Gopi Bhav. You see, this is called Adhikar Ved. That's called fanaticism. I'm not in that Adhikar, but I'm speaking something and offending Srila Haridas Thakur, saying there is no need to go to the Samadhi of Haridas Thakur because he's in Shantras, he's Brahma, he's Prahlad Maharaj. He's so offensive and so stupid. So when we heard this, we were shocked. And we say, oh, what to say to them? Because they're hearing Srila Gurudev only speaking, not only, sorry, but he's speaking glories of Radharani. But how you can enter in those glories of Radharani if you don't have Kripa and mercy of Haridas Thakur, who's chanting 300,000 names every day without failure throughout his life? How will develop that taste in chanting Harinam without uttering the name of Haridas Thakur every single day? How will attain that taste and purity in the chanting? Therefore, prior to chant, we should always and always glorify Srila Haridas Thakur ki jai to get entrance into that loving service to Harinam Prabhu. How is possible? We cannot enter into that service to Harinam Prabhu without his mercy, and we want Gopi Bhav. You are in Gopi Bhav and you want Gopi Bhav. You know Gopi? Gopi is cauliflower. You are in Gopi Bhav and you want Gopi Bhav. So, very important to know this. Adhikar Bhed. So when it is said, again by Srila Rupa Goswami, who described this three distinctions of three ratis, three kind of attachments. Who described this? Srila Rupa Goswami. Where? He describing in Bhakti Sami Sindhu, Ujjwal Nirmani. But Srila Rupa Goswami Pad in Padyavali, which is like composition of verses, he describing glorifying Kubja. Which verse? Vyad Sachran Dhruvastha Chavayo Vidya Gajendra Sakha Kubjayo Kimnu Ram Rup Adikam Kimtam Sudamno Dhanam Vamsham Kim Vidurasya Yadupati Ugrasya Kim Poroshaha Bhakti Tushyati Bhagwan Nacha Gunair Madhava. What Goswami want establishing in this verse? That qualities have nothing to do with one's bhakti. Don't include qualities with bhakti. It's two different things. You have qualities or you don't have qualities. It has nothing to do with bhakti. That's why in Chatushloki Bhagavatam, the four important verse of Srimad Bhagavatam, which Krishna gave to Brahmaji, he described the significance of bhakti in the fourth verse. And what is that? Etadeva jigyasa tattva jigyasu atmanam anve vyatikarena yasyat sarvatra sarvada. That bhakti which is sarvatra, present everywhere, and sarvada, in all times. Even a person with immoral conduct can also perform bhakti. Jiva Goswami Pad is commenting in his Sandarbhas. Yeah, immoral conduct also. What are the examples? We all are examples. Where we're going to find these examples? We all are this example. Immoral conduct. But still, we have given this access by our respected Gurudevs, tolerating us and engaging us in bhakti. So Jiva Goswami Pad give commenting on this, saying, Apiche suduracharo bhajte mam ananya bhag sadur eva samantavya samyak vyastuti hi saha. Even a person, Bhagavad Gita, Krishna saying, person with immoral conduct, bhajte mam ananya bhag, worshipping me, one-pointedness. Sadureva samantavya. Mantavya means this is my perspective. Sadureva. Tell him. Speak. He's sadhu. Because I'm saying this. Who are you to decide this? You will say asadhu because adhikar bhed. You are on a different adhikar. Krishna is saying, speak from my adhikar. He's sadhu because he's fully surrendered to me. So that bhakti which is sarvatra sarvada, which is present everywhere and at all times, that bhakti is not dependent on one's qualities. Padyavali by Rupa Goswami. Vyadasa acharan dhruvasa chavayo. What is the meaning? Radha Sundari? What is the meaning of this verse?
Yeah. Hare Krishna Maharaj, Dandavat Pranam.
Yes.
The meaning of this verse is that Vyajasya Dhruvasya Cha. Just Dhruv.
What you said? How you started this verse?
Vyajasya Charanam.
Vyadasa acharan.
Vyadasa
acharan dhruvasa chavayo.
It said that how old was Dhruv Maharaj when he did bhakti? He was only 5 years, so no maturity. Because some people think you need to be mature like old age when you have to perform bhakti, but example of Dhruv Maharaj shows that you can also perform it from a very young age. And the elephant Gajendra, was he a very erudite scholar? No, but still he could perform bhakti. Kubja kimu namarupam adhikam. And was Kubja very beautiful? No, but still, she could do bhakti for Krishna. Kim Sudham Nodhanam, and what well did the poor Sudham has? Nothing, but he could still do Krishna bhakti. Sudham Nodhanam. Vamshavidurasyako. Some people say that you need to be born in a very high class family to perform Krishna bhakti. But the example of Vidur, who was a Shudra, shows that it's not true. Vamshavidurasyako.
Yadav,
Ugrasya, Yadopatir, Ugrasya Kim Purusham. Others say you must be very strong, physically strong, to perform Bhakti of Krishna. But was King Ugrasen, who got Krishna's favor, so strong? And then, Nacha Gunar Bhakti Priyomad. Bhakti Tushyati Kevalam, Nacha Gunar Bhakti Priyomadro. So you see that there are no qualities needed, only Bhakti can satisfy Madhav.
very nice. Thank you. But you missed the first point. Vyad Sacharan. You started with Dhruv Maharaj. Vyad Sacharan. What is the conduct of Vyad, that hunter who was killing animals, half dead? What was his conduct? No, so bad conduct, killing. And Valmiki, killing human beings. And how many human beings he killed? There is no accountability, no record. 3 wells full of Brahman threads. That many Brahmins he killed in his life. 3 wells full of this Brahman threads. Can this person, a terrorist, not I'm saying to him terrorist, he's so worshipable, but I'm saying a person who does like this, we can call that person terrorist. Is he qualified to bhakti? Yes. With association of Naraji. So Vyada Sacharan Dhruva Sachavayu. Shri Goswami Pad in Padyavali explaining the Kubja glorified. She is not beautiful, but still she is qualified to attain Krishna. She got Krishna. She attained Krishna with loving mood. But that is one star. That is one level. Understand? In school, in first level, we learn what we learn. First of all, we struggle to learn this A, B, G, D. No. A, B, F, I. No. A, B, D, E. Oh no, you miss C. Yes, C miss chanting. A, B, C, D, E, F, etc. This is one level. Then other level, A for apple, attention. B for ball. No, B for birth. C for cat. No, C for chanting. D for dog. No, Baba. D for death. E for elephant. No. E for elegance. So in this way. Okay, anyway. A for apple, B for ball, C for cat, D for dog. This is another level. Then other gradation is, okay, form a sentence with apple. Apple is very healthy. Apple is red and green. Apple have so many vitamins. Sentence. Then essay. Compose an essay for apple. Then one full page apple. Further, thesis on apple. So different gradations. Srila Prabhupada, Bhaktisiddhanta Saraswati Thakur, he wrote one book, Upakhyan Updesh, and he mentions some stories, very funny stories in that. You know, our acharyas also in short stories, they add some humor in that. But because why they add this? Because we only understand this language. So make us understand this. Otherwise, there is no need for them to write this. He's explaining once upon a time, a mother who stood, sorry, her boy in school in 10th grade, learning, sitting in classroom, and the teacher is making one triangle saying 3 points in triangle, let's say A, B, and C. When he was teaching on the board, this boy, his mother entered in the classroom and she was shocked. What my child is studying here? She walked in the classroom, took hand of his son. Let's go. This school is too bad. Let's go to some other school. They are so stupid. They are teaching you ABC that you learned in your first standard. And now you're in 10th standard. He's teaching you ABC. Yeah. In mathematics, theorems, A, B, C, rectangle A, B, C, D. All these theorems, right? So difficult ones. So mother won't able to understand this. She's thinking this ABC means actually vowels ABC, but it's not. Hmm. So this is called Adhikar Bhed, differentiation of Adhikar. So Rup Goswami Pad told Kubja, she attained Krishna even though she is ugly, not beautiful, but Krishna is not concerned about that. Bhakti tushtati Bhagwan, nachar guner madhava. Bhakti satisfy Krishna. Qualities have nothing to do with that. You are tall, you are short, you are handsome, you are not handsome, nothing to do with this. If you are dumb and if you are lame, can you do bhakti? Mukam karoti vachalam pangul langete girim yat kripatam vande paramanand madhavam Shri Guru Deenatar. A dumb person becomes vacha, speaker. A lame person can climb mountains. So qualities have nothing to do with this. So this is one standard. Into other step is Kubja, huh? Sadhani Rati. Lusty for Krishna. Fie on Kubja, fie on Kubja. Attaining huh, the object of love, obtaining the object of love, that ordinary love, fie on you. Krishna is object of love. Vishay Vigraha. Hmm? Fie on that person, even after attaining Krishna and uh, longing for just ordinary lust for Krishna to satisfy your senses. Fie on you. Similarly, Nam Namani attained Harinam in proximity with Harinam, still developing material desires. Fie on us, fie on us. But what we were told in the beginning, oh, don't worry, just chant and be happy. Just chant and be happy. That's the beginning part. But after some years, fie on you. Chanting and developing that desires, foolish. So Kubja is Sadharni Rati, ordinary love. But then other Rati is Samanjasya Rati. the love of the queens of Dwarika. Uh, they're better. Their mood is to serve Krishna. May he get pleased, and by pleasing him, we will also get pleased. Understand? Both things are there. In Kubja, only I get pleased to be with Krishna. But in the Queens of Dwarika, may he get pleased with our loving services, because then ultimately it reflect on us. We also get pleasure. So, Samanjasya Rati. The queens are not less. Don't ever offend them. Rukmani Satyabhama, very glorious. Satyabhama ordered Rup Goswami, don't take Krishna out from Braj. Uh, but this is all true. But in comparative study, even this Rati is not our aim and goal. Because even at this point of being the wives of Krishna, serving Krishna, having children from Krishna, so much in love with Krishna, staying all the time with Krishna, still something is there. Anukulena Krishnanushīlanam. Not following the footsteps of Radharani. But they did. Shrimad Pad Raja Shriya, 10th Canto Bhagavatam. What they want? They want to embrace Krishna with that garland, the dust from the lotus feet of Radharani, from the gopis. Amayatya Shrimad Raja Shriya. So this comparison is be done, competitive studies been done with Radharani, whose love is which Rati? Samartha Rati. Samarthvan, capable. Only they are capable, because in their love, in their attachment, there is not a single tinge of self-satisfaction. Not a single tinge of self-satisfaction. They never claim we attained prem, love of Krishna. Na prem gandho asti durap mein haro. Radharani is saying, I don't even have a tinge of prem in me. Kandrami saubhagyam bharam prakashitum vamshi vilas ananya lokam vinam vivanti yat pran patanga vatha. Na prem gandho asti durape mein haro. I'm not a tinge of prem in me. But the tears which you seeing, this is just show off. I'm just trying to impress everyone. Radharani is saying this. Mahaprabhu is saying, repeating in the mood of Radharani this. So one who has prem, they say we don't have prem. Therefore, their prem is Samartharati, only capable, that Krishna never said to anyone else, not to Kubja, not to Dwarka queens, but Krishna bowed his head down with folded hands, only to Radharani, saying, Na pareham nirvadyu samyujam sasadu kritta vibudhyoshapiva ya ma bhajam de gre shinkhala. I cannot give up my attachment to my family members. Me, Krishna, cannot. But O gopis, all glories to you. Rejecting everyone, you came and surrendered everything to me. So I cannot repay you. I cannot repay you. I cannot repay you. Krishna said this. To whom? Only Radharani. Not he said these words to Mathura, in Dwarika, in Dasyaras, in Vasalyaras, in Sakyaras. He only uttered this word where? Only Madhuras. से प्रतिज्ञा भंग होइलो गोपीर भजने जहाँ थे प्रमाण श्री कृष्ण मुख वचने. This pratigya means this promise of Krishna. What? Ye yatha mam pravadante tams tathe bhajamyaham. Whoever worship me in whatever degree, I reciprocate them proportionately. This is a vow of Krishna. But say pratigya, Chaitanya Chaitamid Adi Leela, Shri Kaviraj Goswami is saying, say pratigya, this promise of Krishna, bhanga hoilo, destroyed. Krishna is boasting very loudly. Ye yatham mam pravadanti. I will reciprocate you accordingly. But this promise of Krishna broke where? In the love of the gopis. What is evidence? What is evidence? Oh, your bias. You speak about gopis, gopis, gopis. You taking side of gopis. You're partial. No. Any evidence? Yes. Jahate praman Shri Krishna mukh vachane. The evidence is the words emanated from the lotus lips of Krishna. What can be more better evidence than that? And where is that evidence mentioned? Bhagavatam. Where in Bhagavatam? The 10th canto, which is the mild, beautiful, smiled face of Krishna. And what is that verse? Na pareham. Anjali Bandhkar. With folded hands, Krishna is saying, I cannot repay you. I cannot repay you. I cannot repay you. So they are Samartha Ratis. Following them is called Anukulena Krishna Nushilanam. That's Bhakti Ruttama. That is pure Bhakti. That is Shuddha Bhakti. Following the footsteps of Radharani. And who is following the footsteps of Radharani? Our Srila Gurudev. Because Srila Gurudev said, this is my problem. I have nothing else to say. Not less, no more. What can I do? I have no other topic to discuss or speak. I have only this to speak. But if you say, I will continue tomorrow. But if you say that I'm only speaking this Prayojan high topic only about Radharani and Gopis, Narayan Maharaj, you're not speaking about sadhan, practice. Gurudev said this is totally wrong. What Radharani practiced? In Puranas, Hari Vamsha Purana and all Puranas, you will read this. She was practicing. And what is her practicing? The Sakhis, they spreaded thorns on the ground. And in dark, midnight, Radharani has to walk. She has to walk on that field where the thorn has been kept. Broken glasses have been kept. Why? Because in future she has to go and see Krishna in dark. She's practicing this. This is her practice. How to please Krishna in the midnight, leaving aside everything, all in-laws, all social etiquettes, etc. Only for pleasure of Krishna. या दुस्तज्यम आर्यपथम च हित्वा भेज मुकुंद पदवीम श्रुति विज्ञा एवा. Is not practice. You're very hungry, and nice gulab jamun is kept in front of you. But moment you start touching, the saliva is already there in your tongue. Yes, saliva is already there. Means that milan, that union is already there. Yeah, I'm just about in 1 second. And when you're just about to touch, the saliva is there and it's dripping. Saliva is dripping, and just about here, and somebody catch you. And yeah, in Vrindavan, it's very common. Those who've been Vrindavan, they know. You're about to eat, and monkey comes and snatch it away from your hand, and your saliva finish. Yeah, anything you eating, very delicious. Samosa, rasgulla, ice cream, anything, and monkey come and snatch away from you. How you feel? So frustrating. Not that when you are full, but when you are extremely hungry. Radharani, every second she's missing Krishna. Yugaitam nimeshena chakshusha pravashitam shunyati jagat sarvam govinda virainame. Each and every second, moment appears as million of yugas have passed. I've not seen Krishna. And when the object of love, Krishna, is there, she's there to see Krishna. The Jatila comes and close the door. This is just like snatching away something palatable from your hands. This is the sad. This is the practice. So Srila Gurudev said, if they have to practice for the pleasure of Krishna, for them no need. There's always union. But separation is there to enhance that union. Bina vipralambena samok pushnivashni. And with us, we have to develop that separation because union is already there. Isn't it? Don't we have union with Krishna? Who say no? Paramatma is just here. But Paramatma is maintaining social distancing. Paramatma is maintaining social distancing. Why social distancing? Virus. Very powerful. Which virus? Corona? No, no, no. Or the new one, the variant? No, no, no. Virus. Lust, anger, greed, envious, you're full of this virus. Is maintaining social distancing. But union is there. Harinam, easily accessible for us. And isn't it? Nam and Nami is same. Nam Chintamani Krishna Chaitanya Ras Vigraha Purna Shuddha Nitya Mukta Abhinatva Nam and Namani. Isn't Bhagavatam and Krishna non-different? Isn't it Gurudev and Krishna is non-different? Sakshat Haritena. Acharya Mam Vijaniya. Union is there. What is our practice? To develop separation. Srila Gurudev said, this is what I wanted to give. So this is the glories of Srila Gurudev in his words. Vande Gurushi Charanara Vidnam. Srila Gurudev ki. There were so many other things come in mind, but tomorrow. Let us hear one bhajan from God's Prabhu. Let me decide. Tomorrow we'll announce. Our dear Gaur Sundar Prabhu from Hawaii. We, from year 1999, we were all together brahmachari. in Matravji Keshavji Gaudiya Math. Very, I would say, sincere, dedicated, realized, experienced devotee, brahmachari of Srila Gurudev. Prabhuji, just one bhajan, please.
Any bhajan?
Any, whatever,
Time is
in
okay?
relate. Huh?
Time is okay?
Good.
Kabe Shri Chaitanya Moy?
Can you sing Radhika Charan Renu? I mean, you can sing. Why I'm saying, can you sing? He knows all bhajans, the whole song book. He knows all melodies and different melodies, and he knows everything. He's master, Kirtan Samrat. He's king of Kirtan, yes. Yeah, Braj Kishori Didi, open that song for him. Yes.
Guruve Gaura Chandraya Radhikaya Tarani Krishna Krishna Bhaktaya Tarani Radhika Charana Reno Bhushana Koriya Tano Radhika Charana Reno Bhushana Koriya Tano Anayase Pave Giri Hari Anayase Pave Giri Hari Radhika Charanashray Je Kore Se Mahashay Radhika Charanashray Je Kore Se Mahashay Tare Moi Jao Balihari Tare Moi Jao Balihari Jaya Jaya Radha Nam Vrindavane Jarodham Jaya Jaya Radha Nam Vrindavane Jarodham Krishna Sukha Vilasera Nidhi Krishna Sukha Vilasera Nidhi Radha Gunakan Nasunile Morakan Radha Gunakan Nasunile Morakan Banshite Karilo More Vidhi Tara Bhakta Sangha Sadara Salila Prema Kata Je Kare Se Pai Ganasham Tara Bhakta Sangha Sada Rasalila Prema Kata Je Kare Se Pai Ganasham Ihate Vibhuka Jai Tara Kabu Siddhi Nai Ihate Vibhuka Jai Tara Kabu Siddhi Nai Nahi Jana Suni Tara Naam Nahi Jana Suni Tara Naam Krishna Nama Gane Bai Radhika Charane Pai Radha Nama Gane Krishna Chandra Krishna Nama Gane Bai राधिका चरण पाए, राधा नाम गाने कृष्ण चंद्र, संक्षेपे कहिनु कथा, कुचा मोनेर प्याता, संक्षेपे कहिनु कथा, कुचा मोनेर प्याता, दुःखमय अन्य कथा द्वंद्व, दुःखमय अन्य कथा द्वंद्व। राधिका चरण रेणु भूषण करिया तनु, अनायासे पावे गिरिधारी, अनायासे पावे गिरिधारी। जय राधे, जय राधे, जय राधे, जय श्री राधे। जय राधे, जय राधे, जय राधे, जय श्री राधे।
Bolo Shri Radha Rani ki jai. Thank you, God Prabhu. Thank you so much. Your singing reminded me of Mathura Math. God Sundar Prabhu like was like very young, 15-year, tall, more than 6 feet, tall brahmachari, and Mridanga is like baby in his hands, and used to jump, Hari Bol, making everyone dance. And on special tithis like Nityanand Prabhu appearance, Advaitacharya Prabhu, and any tithis, Gurudev, Param Gurudev, Prabhuji. Oh, we start in the evening 7 o'clock, this evening arati, and then all the way from 7:30 to 12:30, 1:30, 5-6 hour non-stop singing and dancing. And Gaur Prabhu used to sing so many melodies, different Mahamantra melodies. Everyone sweat in the whole floor, wet, sweat, whole floor. And so many brahmacharis, they slip that sweat falling on the ground. But he's so much energy, singing hours. And around 1:30 or 2 o'clock, then we having dinner, prasada. And then again 4:30, 5 o'clock, Mangal Aarti. So wow, golden years, golden days. All of us together, like 60, 70 brahmacharis in one center, and so much Hari Katha, like 3 time Hari Katha and Kirtan, Ashtakams, Jamuna Snan, going Jamuna in the morning in cold, December, January, so cold, 3 4 degrees Celsius. In the morning, 4:30, going Jamuna, taking out clothes, shivering, jumping, freezing cold water. And the whole body got numb after that. And then immediately wearing clothes and going Govardhan Parikrama early morning. Coming back from Parikrama, immediately coming back from Parikrama, then 1 hour Ashtakams. Lalita Ashtakam, Jamuna Ashtakam, Govardhan Ashtakam, Radha Kripa Kataksh, 1 hour Ashtakam, and then breakfast. And then sleeping, nap. Wow, very nice. So whenever I see you, it reminds me of those days. Anyway, Hare Krishna. Thank you so much, everyone. So even though just I said Paramatma is sitting in the heart, but maintaining distance, we are maintaining social distance, Paramatma distance, no social distance with him. Similarly, I'm here in Holland and all devotees, so warm welcome. I heard there was 80 devotees to give me warm welcome, but I'm very, very sorry and apologize that, you know, because of so much strict rules in this country, we cannot have house programs and big gatherings. Only one person is allowed in one day in someone house, otherwise big penalties. So only ways we can see virtually. on screen. So I'm very sorry for this time, but what to do? We have to obey the rules. Otherwise, penalties. And I don't want to give trouble to anyone because of me. Acha, Hare Krishna. Tomorrow again, same time, 7 p.m. Holland time. Hare Krishna. Hari Bol Gaur Prabhu Danvats. Gaur Premanande. Hari Hari Gaur.